Welcome, Roman from TraderEvolution. How are you?
Hi, Jeremy. Good, thank you.
Amazing. I'm really good. Look, I'm actually really excited to have you on our show or podcast or whatever we're calling this, because there's something about your team and the way that you've structured your product. First of all, just to give the audience a bit of a background, TraderEvolution is a multi-asset platform. At Global Prime, we've taken you guys on for the better part of a year, and we're currently looking to, or almost at the finishing stages of integrating TraderEvolution with TradingView, which is a very exciting project. So I'm really excited to, be talking to someone right at the top of the company, and also to pick your brain about the industry and where you've come from. And yeah, it's going to be a pretty cool chat, I think. So thank you so much for joining. So maybe just to start off, you can introduce yourself and TraderEvolution.
Sure, thank you, Jeremy. Yeah, my name is Nalivayko, and I'm CEO and co-founder of TraderEvolution Global. The company was founded 4 years ago together with my partner, Alexander Kachur. And our company offers multi-market trading platform for retail business, for brokerage companies and banks. So in short, that's it.
Amazing. And how did you actually get started in platforms? And maybe if you want to go back even further, like, did you come from a trading background first? How did you first get into the scene? Even forget about the platforms for a sec. Let's go like way back, way back. How did you really first get into this?
Yeah, my starting point in this industry was a PFSoft company, where I initially was responsible for marketing, later for business development. The company works more or less in the same direction, but they're mainly focused on the institutional business, unlike us focusing on retail business. So that's where I gathered my experience in this stuff, and at some point decided to build my own company and my own product.
Amazing. And look, it's an amazing product. And I just wanted to also call out to the audience that when can you find a platform developer that actually will go and sit? I mean, we've got our own Discord community where our clients hang out and talk to us, and we talk trading and concepts. And you guys actually are okay, and you've joined this Discord, and you've got your own TraderEvolution channel where your team sits there and is constantly back and forth with our clients, where the clients are suggesting features that you guys are then going and implementing or helping them out. I mean, you'd never see that at any other, trading company. I think it's really, really cool that you've done that. And I really appreciate it. And I think our clients really do as well. And I hope that you see that.
Yeah, it's a very interesting experience for us. And to be honest, it's the first experience like this we have. I think Max Sova helping your clients to get familiar with the platform, help them with some practical questions. And also we collect sort of feedback.
Yeah, he's very helpful. He's always there, ready to help out. I hope our clients don't drive him too crazy with all their questions, but yeah, I think he has a good time there. So far, so good. But yeah, maybe we'll take it back to you for a second. So you're the CEO of TraderEvolution, and maybe you can walk us through what's like a typical day for you in the company.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think you understand that we serve clients in different time zones. So as for me, there is no standard start and end of the day time, because I can receive messages and emails early in the morning from, let's say, Australia or Asian clients, and ended up late in the evening with, I don't know, Latin America or US market. But if you're talking about office working hours, I start approximately at 9 a.m. in the morning, starting with checking certain reports from the previous day, and then I check our support center, what requests we received from our clients. So I'm not handling them, but in fact I'm aware what is going on with each client. Then we have a morning call with our onboarding team. We coordinate our steps for new implementations we do for our new clients. After that, during the day, I have usually a couple of calls or presentations with our prospective clients. right. Then we also have a few regional partners. I spent some time with them in order to understand their needs and priorities. As for product development, I participate in tasks related to the user interface. So if your users don't like something, you know whom to blame.
Sure. We'll put your email address down the bottom of this video so they can attack you personally. But speaking of the user interface, to me, I like to use the word sexy. It's a very sexy platform. And you know, the UI and the UX behind it is, I think, one of the most beautiful platforms that I've seen. And it also runs really well. And the way that you're able to customize different modules and move different bits around and change colors and add different things into the background, it's really, you can fine tune it to your own preferences as a trader. And from what I've seen, our clients really like that. So you're the guy that we can blame for the amazing, sexy interface.
You know, the funny fact, yeah, so all these colors were proposed and approved, proposed by our designers and approved by me. But in fact, I'm a colorblind person.
No way.
It's a funny fact.
Aren't there glasses that you can put on now that get rid of the colorblind and make you see colors?
Probably, but I'm not using them.
Yeah.
So.
Maybe we'll send you a pair. We'll try and track one down and send you a pair. And maybe if you look at your platform and you put the colors on, you're like, oh my gosh, what have I done?
Yeah, it could be like that.
It'd be pretty funny. So Roman, you've been, doing platforms for over 10 years now. What have you really seen in terms of a shift in the industry, in the platform space? Any new developments? What kind of changes have you seen over the last 10 years?
Well, definitely the main trend in web and mobile front ends.
Sure.
Still there is a room for desktop platforms. And you probably saw that recently TradingViews has launched desktop version of the product, right? So certain percentage of clients still rely on desktop software, but I think that newcomers that start doing their first steps in trading using web and mobile, they most likely will never install the desktop application.
Sure.
Yeah, that's why we invest a lot of resources and our time developing web and mobile application. Later this year, I think in the third quarter, we will release a new mobile application with a completely new experience within new generation of users, new generation of traders.
Amazing. So, talking about online platforms, TradingViews, I think they have, from memory, maybe 16 million people on the platform. I don't know, some crazy number like that. And I use it personally for charting. And we came to you with a project and said, look, we really want to work with TradingViews to get our clients the ability to trade on TradingViews. And we kind of worked out together that we were going to put a plan in place to integrate TradingViews and TraderEvolution. And it's gotten to the stage thanks to your development team. And we're now, what's going to happen is once we launch this live, and hopefully it's very soon, I think the final testing is 2 weeks away. So it's been a bit of a long project, but we'll get there in the end. Our clients are very excited about it. I'm also personally very excited about it. And one of the coolest things is that when you place a trade on TradingViews with Global Prime, you'll be able to see that inside TraderEvolution and manage your positions cross-platform. So if you can open up in TradingViews and then close it in TraderEvolution or vice versa. How have you found that integration so far? It's been a bit of a wild ride.
Yeah, it took significant time to implement this integration, but this case shows that we do not limit our clients using only our front ends, and we are to integrate any third-party technology. Even client can integrate their in-house developed front end if they like so. And this gives our clients kind of more control over their business. So they are not locked by a vendor, but they have free hands to manage and develop their business.
Amazing.
React to new opportunities.
Yeah, and from the brokerage perspective, and maybe other brokers are watching this as well, I just wanted to give you guys a shout out because it's amazing to be working with a very professional platform provider that also allows us the ability to customize anything whenever we want, integrate third-party platforms into it. And technically, some people would see TradingView as a competitor to what you're doing, but instead you look at it as just API functionality, give your clients what they're looking for. And I think that's amazing and really testament to the company and the values that you guys bring to the table. Because for us to go and create our own platform, obviously, would be a massive undertaking. I'm sure you have I don't know, maybe even hundreds of developers. I'm not going to go and guess how many, but that's what it's like to get things going. And it's just to have the ability to think like multi-asset, plus also have a good understanding of how all the indicators work, and just combining it all together is a huge, huge undertaking. So it's amazing to be working with a partner like yourselves that we can kind of take your platform, and it's amazing as it is, but if we ever need to do anything else, we can very easily come to you and add that functionality. So thank you very much for that. And I noticed that you translated your platform, I think, into Portuguese. So I was wondering, is there maybe you can tell us what kind of countries do you think are taking up TraderEvolution platform the most?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as of today, we serve clients from around the world, in many different countries, starting from North to South America to Australia. It is used in many different countries and jurisdictions. We do not focus on any particular region.
Sure.
I mentioned that we have regional partners that promote solution for domestic markets, but in general, we are open to serve companies from any region.
Yeah. And do you have anyone in Sydney, Australia that's a regional representative?
Yeah, we have one more company that registered and regulated in Australia.
Very nice. Well, if there's anyone over here, please send them our way so we can buy them a beer, maybe make them a barbecue, as we say over here. Go on.
Sorry, continue.
So I was going to ask as well, I'm sure you have visibility of which kind of assets are being traded the most on your platform. Maybe you can provide a bit of insight into that. And is there anything that you're seeing like a big rise in, for example, crypto maybe, or anything else that clients are really more actively trading than they used to?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So first, I would like to mention that as for today, platform supports following instrument types like equities, ETFs, futures, options, spot FX, CFDs, cryptos, and fixed income. So it's by its concept would be compared with what interactive brokers do or Saxo Bank do.
Sure.
I'm really inspired by these companies. And regarding your question, the most traded instrument are equities and CFDs on equities, if we look globally. And because of that popularity, we plan to expand tools for this, analysis tools for these instrument types. And in particular, we plan to add new widgets with information about IPOs and dividends. So this will help traders to select the right companies to invest in.
Very cool. And yeah, one of the things that we're about to release are the top 20 US stocks, kind of like as a test to see how it goes, but then we're looking to really bolster that, and also looking at Aussie stocks as well. So yeah, it's pretty cool that you guys give us the ability to do that. And that's really why we bought on your platform, not just because it's sexy, because it is, but also because you really give us the ability to become truly multi-asset and give our clients an offering where they can find almost anything at some stage once we populate the platform, because obviously the broker needs to have those liquidity partners to bring the pricing in. So when you first decided to start TraderEvolution, do you think that there was something missing in platforms that you really wanted to do differently to what already existed?
Well, if you look at the market, you will notice that the choice of independent technology with multi-market and multi-asset capabilities is it's very limited, right? And in many cases, the only way is in-house development, right? So we saw this gap, and our product is the reply, is an answer to that gap. In many cases, because of its functionality and flexibility, our platform considered by clients as a cost-effective alternative to in-house development. So they have technology on their side, they have full control over it, they can customize it, integrate with APIs. It's really efficient.
Amazing. Yeah, look, like we said, we really like the platform, and it's cool. I think you've done a really good job. So how do you think the regulation affects the designs of platforms and features? Because, you know, obviously there's regulators all around the world that are doing different things, and you kind of maybe need to subscribe to what they're doing because the brokers are, you know, bound by those regulations. So does that really come into play with, you know, the features that you're bringing into the platform?
Well, from what we see, first, regulatory changes mainly affecting brokerage activities and less affecting platform vendors. Of course, we are receiving a number of requests from clients to implement certain functionality related to regulatory rules, but very few of them were, let's say, big and that are touched the core of the system. But most of them were relatively small and mainly about some specific reporting.
Sure.
And yeah, from our experience, the most regulated and difficult market, the US, we implemented for US regulated broker-dealer, and from this market we received most of the requirements for additional development in order to meet regulatory rules.
Understood. And how about, you know, when you design these platforms and you're dealing with brokers, because you're multi-asset and because there's so many different things that you as a CEO need to know and understand in terms of the vast product range that brokers can offer through your platform, has it impacted yourself? Like, do you trade personally? Maybe you can touch on, and have you learned certain things from brokers and how they operate that inform your trading, or maybe people in the company that are trading?
Thank you. That's an interesting question, because you may find interesting fact that I'm not a trader myself, and I don't have experience. I do not plan to change it. Why? Because I think that if I will start trade, I will stick to certain style, certain direction, and this will, in result, impact on product development.
Yeah.
But without that, my view is well balanced, and we continue product development in many different directions. Yeah, and since I mentioned we serve clients from different regions, they request from us a number of different customizations, developments. It's quite challenging to combine all those things into one solution, and sometimes even we have to refactor certain modules.
Sure.
But as a result of that, step by step, our platform evolving continuously, and in my opinion, the result of our efforts, we have probably the most universal solution on the market today.
I think so as well. And, you know, maybe it's probably good you can sleep better at night if you're not trading. You can just, you know, focus on the platform. I'm kind of glad that you're not going down the trading path, though. You can stick to what you know and give us the best service possible. So, as you know, we've got multiple prime brokers that clear our trades for us, you know, direct relationships with banks and non-bank market makers, for example. So we are in a unique position to kind of understand how they do things, how they structure their liquidity, or on the LP side of things. On your website, it says that you know, banks and prime brokers can use the platform. So how's that take up been, if you don't mind answering? And what do they really use it for? How are they actually using it on a day-to-day basis?
Yeah, we serve mainly brokerage companies, banks. There are also some other use cases like educational projects, but the main vector is brokerage business, retail brokerage business. For a number of companies, we replacing legacy technology For some projects, we replace, let's say, a group of different platforms, because sometimes they use one technology for domestic market, another platform technology for international markets, different platforms for different instrument types.
Sure.
With our functionality, we could aggregate all this into one single technology, improve and simplify their operations.
Yeah.
And decrease the cost, of course.
Sure. So I guess, like, what is your typical client? I mean, for us, we bought the platform on for our institutional clients originally, and to give them a really nice front end to click off, and obviously use the API functionality as well. But we saw that on the retail side, of course, MT4, now MT5 has like a really big market share, and we kind of wanted to give our clients something a bit different to what's already on offer. And especially because we service retail clients and institutional clients, we then started offering your platform to the retail guys, and their take up has been pretty good. They love jumping on it and having a really good, sexy platform to trade off. And I think they're really enjoying their time using it. So what is your typical client when it comes to what you offer?
Yeah, as you probably will agree with me, there is no strict border between institutional and retail technologies. They have crossing functionalities. As for our typical client, we not position ourselves as an alternative to some of the mentioned OTC platforms. Right?
Yeah.
We solve complex issues for our clients, and the structures we build for them are really impressive. We combine dozens of liquidity venues, different with market data sources, managing real-time delay data, snapshots data, and so on. So this means we provide the core technology for our clients, right? And front end, just a small part of the solution. It's a nice part, but the core is boring, not that sexy, but the core do the things. So potentially we are looking for clients that need powerful core solution that gives them free hands to expand to any market, target any type of traders, integrate any third-party solution. So kind of universal tool.
Very nice. And I noticed that with cryptocurrency exchanges, a lot of them have taken up TradingView and integrated. TradingView obviously offers their charting platform without any of the pricing coming into it. You can actually just use that and plug it into your crypto exchange. Have any crypto exchanges come to you to kind of package something together? Are you working with crypto exchanges? Is that something that you're looking to do more of?
Well, technically, platform supports crypto, both CFDs and physical crypto. The only difference that for physical crypto, we use a separate account type where we only work with orders and do not keep positions, right? Just exchange one asset on another. We had a couple of projects already on crypto space, but as you probably understand, this business is quite risky, and some of them already closed their project. But we have project where platform is used by crypto exchanges as interface for traders. So we do not act as a core there, but just as a professional interface to the end users. So it is possible to connect crypto to the platform.
Amazing. And do you guys have anything that's in the works, like some sort of new feature that you haven't really told anyone about yet that you'd like to expose to the world through this video?
Well, I mentioned it already, plans for adding widgets for IPOs and dividends. Right? And in particular, we received a request from Global Prime's users for adding a position sizing feature.
Amazing.
So this is already in development, and you may expect it in the nearest time. Hope your clients will enjoy it.
That's so cool. Yeah, look, I just got to stress one more time how absolutely amazing it is that you guys are hanging out with our clients. It's one thing for you to talk to us, and obviously we have the relationship, but to have Max sitting in there in that Discord with our clients, 24/7 pretty much, answering questions, looking after them. I don't know how he does it. If it was me, I'd go mad. I've already gone mad. I've been doing this for 10 years, whatever. But he's really adding a lot of value, and I think our clients see that as well. So I think it's going to be cool when our clients are watching this, because obviously we're going to send this to them, to see the CEO and to understand from your perspective kind of like how you view the industry, and maybe there might be someone watching, I don't know, that might want to join your team. Is there any like tips that you can give to someone if they want to come and work for TraderEvolution? What kind of qualifications you look for?
Well, our R&D center located in Ukraine, and Ukraine is not a financial hub, right? But we have lots of talented developers. But the problem is that we don't have people with the domain knowledges here, and that's why we even employ students. We educate them, provide materials, help them to understand what we do, for whom we do. We also have a couple of people working remotely for us. Nowadays, it's become a new normal. Right. So we sometimes involve people with specific expertise to provide consultancy to us if we develop some new things. For example, if we do development for crypto, we involve people or companies with such expertise to help us.
Sure. And if I want to get a job at TraderEvolution, will you give me a job?
We need to interview you first.
Okay, we'll switch it around at some point. Look, Roman, I don't want to keep you for too long. I just want to say thank you so much for joining, and I'd really like to do another one of these sometime. I might, go to the clients and say, give me some more questions, because to be able to pick the brain of someone that's made such a beautiful and robust platform as we've, obviously I'm gushing a lot about it because I really like it, as you can see. I'd love to do this again with you sometime and come back with some client questions maybe. So if anyone's watching this in the YouTube comments, please just drop some comments inside, and we'll be able to do round number 2 if you're okay with that. So maybe I'll just put it over to you just to finish off. Is there anything that you'd like to, have some closing remarks, or maybe anything you'd like to say about the Global Prime team and how you've dealt with us, perhaps?
Yeah, okay. I would like to thank you, Global Prime's team, because you believed in us. You were one of our first clients, and we will always remember that. It's important when you start the business, such clients as you. Your support is important.
Amazing.
Yeah. So, and I'd like to say that we are young, we are fast, motivated. So happy to help you develop further your businesses and reach new horizons.
Amazing. So look, I share the same sentiments. I've actually been chasing after you guys for a long time, back in the day with the other platform, and you guys came out with a new pricing model that we could actually afford when we came on with you guys. So I got to say massive thanks for changing the model or trying something a little bit different that obviously works for us, and I'm hoping that you guys get some more clients. And yeah, if any brokers watching this and end up going with Roman, just remember that you're going to be really well looked after. Like you said, they're young, they're fast, they know what they're doing, and yeah, I think we're going to be developing this relationship a lot more over the years. We're here for the long haul, and I think you guys are as well. So yeah, thank you so much for taking your time this morning for you, my night time. I'm going to go have a wine and go to bed maybe now after a really long day. But yeah, like I said, I really appreciate your time and everything that you're doing for, ourselves as a broker, but also for the trading community and, the financial world at large, because I think that, what you've done so far is amazing. And I think we're going to see a lot more cool stuff coming out of the TraderEvolution team.
Sure. Thank you for the chance to talk about our company and solution.
Amazing. All right, guys, you heard it here first. Thank you very much, Roman, and we'll catch you again sometime soon.